Hello, Beard Wizard family. Welcome back to Beard Wizard Reviews. I'm your host, Zaymot, or Beard Wizard Man, also known as Trevor on social media. Used to go by Zaymot, changed it to Beard Wizard Man. Still getting used to the changes. This is a live review show and a special episode of Beard Wizard Reviews. This is day 5 of the Battle of the Beer Advent Calendars, Germany versus the United States. The German beer calendar that I got at Costco, it comes from the Kalia company. It's a mix of microbrews and small breweries from all over Germany and Austria in that particular area of Europe. The second one, my sister-in-law found for me. It is actually from the state of Brewing, which is found at the Aldi shopping centers in the United States. It is American beers and microbrews, all from the state of Brewing. I was unable to find much more information about state of Brewing. I think it's just where they make the Aldi's beer. We'll see. Anyway, up today, 2 different styles of beer, and I am not so sure about one of them. But before I get into that, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you click the red button and join the Beard Wizard family, and let me know what you think about these shows. Check out the other content as well. I'm going to have another music review later today. I've got gaming content. I've got writing content. I got all kinds of great stuff on the channel, so check out the other stuff. Also, there's ways to support us in the video description, like thebeardstruggle.com. You can save some money on the same beard products I use to get this magnificent wizard beard. Use my code and save some money. There's other ways. Also, you can follow on Twitch. That'd be fantastic as well. So I'm not going to waste too much time getting into it. If you guys have watched the first 4 episodes, if not, go back and watch them. But if you've watched those, I've kind of filled you in a little bit on what's going on here. And I'm going to jump right into descriptions of the beer. We're going to talk a little bit about the 2 different styles of beer. And I want to make this as educational as possible. We're going to talk about a little more about the styles and everything. So the first beer from Germany is from the Graminger brewery, and this is actually a private brewery and inn in Germany. The town is Altötting. So this beer comes from a very small family brewery in Germany. Their Graminger beers were started in 1929. Joseph Krauschutz brewed a wheat bock, which they called Bergeist, and its label is adorned with a lovely donkey riding on a billy goat, which the picture is still available in the inn. And as you can see, they're labeling on this one, this Marzen is a little devil there mixing something in a pot. In the 70s, the grandson of Joseph incorporated the Deif into the brewery logo, and from this story, a beer was created in 2018, the Graminger Deif. 3 Detter sisters then modified the Deif a little and I believe the Deif is the German word for the little devil there. And they modified that into the trademark for the beer. So this brewery is relatively new in terms of German breweries, only 1929. I mean, the one we did yesterday was from 1740 something. So in the terms of German breweries, this is very young beer. A Marzen style beer. We're going to talk a little bit about that. A Marzen or Marzen beer, which is March beer in German, is a lager that originated in Bavaria. It's medium to full body, may vary in color from pale through amber. This is a paler Marzen. Most of you may be familiar with Marzens because in October, a lot of Oktoberfest beers are Marzen style beer, which is interesting because the word Marzen means March and Oktoberfest is in September, but not October. So a little bit of history, a little bit of beer knowledge there. Now the second beer we have from State of Brewing, if you can see this, a dry hopped sour, and it says tart and sour under there, and as you can see, it's covered in hops, lemons, and limes. It's got hops in the label. That means this is essentially an IPA. I haven't tried it yet, but I can't imagine any way to make an IPA more gross. Sorry, Jeremy. My buddy Jeremy gave me a little flack for why do I always got to be hating on the IPAs. Sorry, man. But I can't think of any way to make an IPA more unappealing than to make it sour. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes from State of Brewing. the dry hop sour. I've got my palate cleanser over here. And yeah. All right, so here we go. This is another Stein from my collection. This is one I got last year, I think, or a year before that. So we're going to try that Marzen from Graminger Brewery. And there's Ripley behind me killing her squirrel. I've had this one before. This was in the last year's beer calendar. That is a fantastic Marzen. That is so smooth. It's got a rich flavor. It's kind of got a nutty flavor to it. It's that dark. Usually those malted hops or roasted something that they put in their roasted malt, roasted oats. I'm not sure exactly how they make this one. But usually that roasting process of whatever they're putting in there gives you sort of that nutty flavor, that darker coloring. Thank you, Ed. Thanks for stopping in. Okay, that's a fantastic beer. I'm holding off on trying the other one as long as possible. I need a little palate cleanser. All right, so here we are with the dry hopped sour. Now, I'm not a huge fan of sour beers. Some sour beers I like, some sour beers I don't. And I really don't like a ton of hops. I think hops are used a lot of times to mask imperfections in flavoring. That's just me. That's what I think. But, oh, this one's, I don't think. Oh, it even smells. It smells exactly like an IPA. This is going to be like an IPA with lemon juice in it. It's really what it's going to end up being. Imagine an IPA. So what did we say an IPA was the other day? An IPA is like beer brewed with tea and filtered through a dirty gym sock. And then you add the most sour, unsweetened lemonade you can think of to it. That's what you got right here. It is not good. It's not good at all. Sorry, all you IPA lovers. Sorry, all you sour lovers. This is not a good one. I'm not going to waste it, but I'm not going to enjoy it. So today's winner and taking the lead in the battle of the beer advent calendars is going to be the German advent calendar with the Graminger Deif. This Marzen style beer is fantastic. Small brewery, just a small family-owned brewery and inn in Germany makes this. Great beer. I would drink this many times over. If I could buy this locally, I would buy it on the regular. So great beer. Germany takes the lead in day 5. Come back tomorrow for day 6. And give me a little bit of time, and I will be back with a regular episode of Beard Wizard Reviews once I figure out which song I would like to review. Thank you guys so much for being here. Ed and everybody else, I will see you all again soon. You have a great one. Much love. Bye.